Timbers head coach Giovanni Savarese joining Ross Smith and I and me on Timbers in 30. Gio, thanks for taking the time to join us.
No, my pleasure to be here.
I know you saw this rivalry from the outside in the past. Now you're on the inside. But without having coached a game in it yet, what is your perception of Portland-Seattle?
Watching it first from the outside is unique. It's the match that you want to see in a season. The rivalry is fantastic, and the games that I've seen in the past have been always exciting. So we expect the same thing. Now I feel very fortunate to be now part of this from the inside, and looking forward for it. And I think for what I've seen during the week, the players are eager to be there.
Well, during the week when you build to it, is there a little bit of a difference in the conversations around maybe with friends or fellow colleagues in the game? Do you have conversations? Do they start to prep you a little bit about the Seattle-Portland game and what it means?
It's been a little bit that way, not as much as you would think. I think right now we're in a good balance, and we're just thinking about the match. But of course, there's that extra component that is Seattle.
You're riding a great win streak right now, 3 games. The last 2 games are clean sheets. What's the confidence levels like, and what has stood out to you about the way the team's been playing that you've liked?
I think, first of all, the most important thing is that it's on the players. They're doing a fantastic job. They are, I think they're growing in confidence because they're playing as a unit. They're playing for each other, and they're covering for each other. And then when we have the ball, we're building up good things. And overall, I think it's been, every performance has been better and better when we talk about the group. And I think this past game, it was a very professional performance by our players. I think that result, the 1-0, through the entire match, our guys knew how to manage the match.
Big moment, of course, was Valeri's goal. Armenteros draws the foul late. Are you thinking at that point before Valeri steps up, this is the moment?
Listen, you can always expect, magic from Valeri. Of course, in my bench I have Sean. I have guys that have been here before, so they were secure it was going to be a goal.
Defensively as well now, two clean sheets in a row. What do you attribute that defensive success to?
I think, again, the group, the mentality. We have worked in a couple of different things also to make sure that they understand each other, that they understand what are the most important part about defending. But it's important when we talk about defending that we don't talk only about the back four. It's the entire team. It's the guys that are coming from the bench to be able to support and help and understand what is the role coming into the game. And that's what I think the area that we have grown the most.
We're going to break that down with you a little bit later on this show as well. I want to get back to the rivalry. For you growing up, whether it be as a supporter or in your career as a player, at what point did kind of the importance of a derby match, of a rivalry, get kind of ingrained in you?
Since I was a little kid. For me, it was the derbies, the clásicos. These are the most important matches because they are unique. It doesn't matter where one team or the other team are on the table. They're unique. It's like a bragging rights in some way. And in every country, people live in a different way. And what I can tell you is that this game, Portland-Seattle, is not only known in this area or in the United States, it's really far beyond known worldwide. Because I can tell you, where I've been in Italy, in Venezuela, in different places, they know about this big match.
Talk about this Seattle team, Coach. You referenced it before about the form, and you throw form out the window when it's your rivalry. You believe that?
I believe that in this game, players raise the level. And you can have things prepared, but the most important thing is what is inside each player. And the team that is more cohesive together, that plays more as a team, I think has a better chance.
Do you approach the game differently as a player if you get back into the mindset when you played in the first 15 minutes to what you would say leave a mark on the other team to set the stall out?
I don't think that the way you approach it in regards to the tactics or the conversation to the player is different. I think it's more about managing also how you're going to get in the game, and especially to understand for those that haven't been here how big of a match, because the guys that have been here already, they understand, they've been there, so they know what to expect. But the new guys, they need to understand, they need to leave it. And now, the conversation has been going, and they're excited to be part of it.
So does that come from the older players, kind of putting it down onto the young players to tell them about the importance of this match?
I think from everybody. I think everybody. Now we're becoming a family, and and it comes from every single person.
For you, who's been the one that's been telling you about this match? You knew about it obviously before, but what conversations have you been having about it?
Just that it's exciting. It's exciting to be part of it, to experience this, to be with fans in our field, having the fortune to be able to do our first match at home, and especially in the way the guys are executing matches right now. I'm excited, and I think it's going to be a very good match.